We started this van building journey so we could have a home on wheels to travel the country and eventually even the world with our baby boy. Before we had this idea, we would go here, there and everywhere in our car and end up having to book an Airbnb. This was fun but sometimes challenging with Cozy, so when our van is complete, we can go wherever with no worries.
Of course, things haven't gone exactly how we would have liked them to go. We bought a Sprinter from you. We were looking to convert it. We've done a bit more inspection on the van, like we've lifted up the floor and stuff, and it just looks like it's been flood damage. It literally looks like it's been in a river because there's like pebbles everywhere.
There has been water in there at some. There's got to have been water in there at some point.
And even on the electricals under the seats, it's like covered in mud and stones.
Groundbreaking discovery. You know, like the little seedy pellets. It's rat poison.
However, we remain hopeful, and since having this new van, nothing has gone wrong. Touch wood. A few days ago, we got in touch with the AA, who got back to us with some interesting news, to say the least, about the old van, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
I'm just glad that I get to work with these lovely YouTubers. I'm a tenner now.
So last week we finished off the windows we'd cut the holes for before discussing the interior. We've pretty much chose the layout we want and had a 3D sketch drawn up so we can try and visualise the space. We even got the chance to visit a camper van festival. We got to look around at some other conversions to see if we could get any inspo for our own van. On a stinkier note, we got a response from the dealership about the old van and, well, it wasn't exactly what we were looking for.
So then we got a response, but not actually from the dealership, but from a third party that they pay a subscription for.
We're trying to stay as positive as possible while resolving everything, so we're back in the office and ready to crack on. What's her name? Maureen. Pauline. It can't be Maureen. Maureen isn't a name, is it?
Marlene's a name though. It could be Maureen.
I'm just calling from AA. Oh no.
No.
I got an
Oh, this is Pauline calling.
It could be Pauline.
Pauline? I'm gonna have to say, look, I didn't catch the name. Hi there, I just missed a call. I believe it was from Pauline. I couldn't quite tell from the voice note. I'm not sure if you've even got a Pauline there.
We haven't got a Pauline in that department. I'm not sure exactly who it would have been.
Okay.
But I can send an email over to that team and ask them to give you a call back.
That would be brilliant. Thank you very much. Must have been Rawley. Yeah, it's got to be. Pauline, Mauline's calling. Yes. Hello.
Oh, hi. Is it possible to speak to Connor, please?
Yes. Hi. This is Connor speaking.
Oh, hi, Connor. It's calling from AA Cars.
Hi. How you doing? I'm sorry I missed your call earlier, but thanks for getting back.
We've had your complaint in.
Yes.
Over the weekend.
Yep.
And I'm struggling to find the dealership advertising with us. I didn't know. Did they say they were, or?
It says on their website that they are. That's the only reason why I assumed they were. I mean, it's quite a big deal for us. We never would have purchased with them in the first place if we knew that they weren't with you. But they state it on their website that they honour the AA dealer promise. So.
Okay. Do you have a postcode for them so I can check? I don't think they are.
Oh, that just makes everything much better. Let me have a look. Sorry, 2 seconds. So their Thanks, Cozy. Their postcode is.
Yeah, they're not with us, unfortunately.
Do you know if they were ever with you, or is it just?
They were quite a few years ago.
So they haven't been for a while, but they still advertise as being with you.
I'll have to look at that. They haven't been for over 3 years.
Literally, it says at the bottom of the website. I didn't know if you guys wanted to maybe reach out to them and just let them know that they're still telling everyone that they're with the AA.
Because they shouldn't.
Well, no, that's pretty much false advertising as far as we're concerned, because we wouldn't have bought from them if we'd have known.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But that pretty much means you can't help us then.
Unfortunately not. I can send you an email to confirm that they're not advertising with us.
Actually, yeah, if you could do that, that would be great. That would be really helpful. Thank you very much for calling back anyway. Appreciate your time.
Oh, you're welcome. Take care.
Have a good day.
You're
I knew it!
Thickens.
I knew it!
joking.
So now what? Who's going to help now? How bad is that? That is literally...
That's so bad.
We wouldn't have bought with them if we'd have known that that was the case.
It's probably worth taking screenshots of the website.
I have.
I've already got them because you had a
Yeah,
feeling.
because now they'll take it off. This dealer is signed up to our dealer promise. This means you can trust the dealer to deliver on the following.
They're still advertising that.
That's so poor.
Right, we've got a few more members to put on the wall.
Just a few. You guys went crazy this week.
Bella Hill, not to be mistaken with Bella Mountain.
Just as we finished writing your names on the wall, Citizens Advice answered our call, so we wanted to see what they thought.
Okay, so let's see. We've previously spoken talking to you regarding the matters. How is it I can help you today?
So we got in contact with the AA and they said that they haven't worked with them for 3 years. So I guess I'm just trying to work out if there's a different dispute service we could use. We're kind of stuck at the minute.
Okay. There's no other, like, schemes or anything that would be able to help you in connection to that.
Okay.
So it's going to be a matter of, because the trader isn't a member of the ADR,
Yep.
you can ask the trader if they are willing to be a member. If the trader refuses, then it would be a matter that you would have to take through court.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you very much for your help anyway.
No problem whatsoever. Hope you have a lovely day.
You too. Bye-bye. Well, it wasn't exactly the start to the day that we expected. I thought the AA were going to ring us back and say, yeah, we'll fight your corner. It's starting to look like the only route is the legal route, which kind of sucks because this is literally what we didn't want to end up having to do. Hopefully it won't get to that point, so let's write a letter and see what they say.
If they're so confident that there's nothing wrong with the van,
Why are they taking it this far?
Why would they not allow a mediator?
The only problem is, if we do happen to lose this case somehow, even with all the evidence and stuff we've got, we're stuck with a van that we can't consciously sell on to anyone else. Or...
Even if we stated everything that's wrong with the van, I don't think I could consciously sell it on.
So we're kind of in a really bad spot right now, but we're still trying to stay as positive as possible.
Let's get this final window in, eh? Hopefully, if we bought the right window, there should be a Dave behind it.
It should be, shouldn't it?
Pot update, apparently it's grown even more since we were here last.
Yeah, Dave's been looking after it and watering it for us.
Have you actually been watering it?
Watered it this morning.
Not overwatering it.
No, just a little tinkle.
It's just a bit of...
A tickle, as Liana would say.
Whoa!
No, that's ridiculous. What? Can we get someone in to test what that is?
I'm telling you, we're gonna have egg and cress sandwiches by
I'm not eating that! Not a chance!
Oh, okay.
That's not going into my sarnie. Dave put the last window on the van with the orange sucker thingies, but the hardest part probably had to be lining it up. Luckily, we were in safe hands, because as well as being a mood board expert, Helen is actually a professional liner-upperer.
Could come down at the right, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
See? Told you.
Definitely. Come on, it's getting out of line.
Okay. I'm getting on the roof.
Yes.
Am I needed yet? I'm not
You're
needed
getting on the roof.
Do you want to practice getting on the roof first?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Before you come up, just have a quick look inside, and can you see the roof supported in various places?
Right.
We're going to kind of stand where they are.
So I could go through the roof.
No,
is
you
what
don't
you
go through the roof, but you could put a little bit of a dent in it with an.
Oh yeah, whatever.
No, not all whatever.
Yeah, can I just say, for some reason, everyone was doubting that I'd be able to get on the van roof. And if you ask me, I absolutely smashed it.
Oh, that didn't sound... Is that... Are you on a beam? We don't want no dents, remember?
You can see the drum kit. Now that I was on the roof, it was time to get the solar panel up here, and with only Helen and one of Connor's arms able to help down on the floor, this was bound to be interesting.
Perfect. There we go. That's
There.
that's the yoga for you.
That's the butterfly. So it turns out getting a solar panel on the roof was easier than we thought.
Oh!
That was Dave.
That's what the bubble wrap's for.
We had to measure the roof to make sure everything would fit in the correct places, so after the solar panel was marked off, the fan was next. We've also decided that we want a skylight over our bed, so that also had to be measured and marked out with pink tape.
It's got to be perfect. Like, you don't want...
it. Well, that's what I think. I think you want it central
Yeah.
over the bed, don't you?
Otherwise someone's hogging it, and that's not fair. And plus then you'd have to
And when
snuggle
you're
in.
stargazing, you've got to be able to.
Then it was time for Helen to put those butterfly legs to use again and bring everything back down.
Confident?
Yeah.
What a pro.
It's the butterfly pose, you see.
Right, can we get down now?
Probably, yeah. Hey, could I please get a regular brown sugar oat shaken and a large cappuccino with an extra shot of coffee?
Good morning, it is now the next day, and luckily for me, in particular, on our way to the workshop every morning, we pass a Starbucks. So, good thing, but also not a good thing at the same time.
Expensive thing.
So Connor has told me that he's going to buy me a takeaway travel cup now. So
And some instant coffee. Although,
So I can bring my
today,
gold.
the coffee machine was out of order on our normal side of the motorway, so Liana told me, I'm not going to be able to function without a coffee, so we had to go all the way around the roundabout, back down the other side of the motorway, just to go to the other side, so that I could get a coffee. And here we are. We've actually... Sorry, Dave, if you're watching this.
Sorry, Dave.
She had a wash. Dave's giving her a wash.
It's a boy.
Dave's giving him a wash. Detailing Dave. Here he is.
Making sure they don't leak.
Oh, it's a leak test.
Ah.
It's a leak test.
Did it pass?
Did it pass the leak test?
It did, apart from one little bit on this one. But it's fine, it's a very easy fix.
It's alright, we'll chop it up and put it in the stir fry.
It's not a vegetable, get over yourself. Right then, first job of the day, get these bad boys on the van, eh?
First job is make your son some porridge.
First job, make my son some porridge, then put these bad boys on the van. So Dave and Helen had these plate cover things which inspired me to get my own. Not a clue why, all I know is, now that they're on, you've got to subscribe. That is lovely. So yesterday we wrote the letter to this company that replied to us about the old dealership, and we sent it off this morning. We're not messing about, it went straight out this morning, recorded delivery. So I guess now we just wait for their prompt response. There isn't a time limit on this one, so it's pretty much just hoping that they're going to reply as soon as possible.
Oh no, Mummy's got it on your leg.
Right then Dave, what's the POA today?
Cut a hole in the roof for the max fan, so the fan that goes in the roof.
Yeah.
And we're going to cut another hole in the roof further back.
2 holes today.
2 holes?
2 holes today.
Nice.
But we just need to decide whether it's going to be a big hole for the biggest skylight that you can get.
Yeah.
Or a medium hole for the most medium skylight you can get.
So we're actually going to have to make that decision pretty swiftly.
Yeah.
So Dave started us off by jumping up on the roof to drill some holes going by the measurements we took yesterday. Then it was my turn to jump on top.
Am I coming up? Yeah. Woo! So basically, I've started the holes there. You're going to use this one to go, so it's like that, so the edge of the circle that you're drilling basically just about touches the red line, the red edge of the masking tape.
Once the holes were done, it was time to whack out a new tool. We're cutting through the roof with a jigsaw this time, and as usual, I jumped at the chance to use it.
Tell you what, that is a straight line.
So after cutting what seemed to be an impressive straight line, I carried on cutting until we got to the tricky parts, which is when, of course, Dave took over again. And it turns out the line I cut wasn't so straight after all. I know this because I went inside the van to see Dave redoing my previous cut. Dave's going over the bits that I did again. It says it already.
How do you know?
Because I just went in and had a look. I suck. We suck. Yay! We have another hole. Hey, 5 hygiene. Would you look at that? Just 3 standard cones with some sauce.
With flakes for that?
Yeah, with flakes, please, mate.
Small, medium, and large?
3 larges. Thank you very much, mate. Have a good day. You know what? I didn't wash my hands though. I'm sorry.
It's quite alright. Nice one, thank you. Oh, Senor Whippy.
Get that down your throat. On my seat. Already on my seat. Straight on my seat.
You did
My fault. Whoa! That's a big tool.
So,
Hold on. I've got to... 2 seconds, be right back. Just get... It's a pretty big tool and I just wanted to see if you'd be okay with me using it.
As long as I'm nowhere near you, I don't mind.
We have permission. Let's use the big tool. What do you call this one then?
mitre saw or chop saw.
There you go.
It does everything apart from drill holes.
What are the chances of me losing a limb?
A limb, very, very slim. Fingers, high.
Fingers as high?
High.
But we've signed a waiver, so it's okay.
So it's alright, so nothing can happen.
No.
Nothing bad could happen now.
Okay. Well, after that pep talk, I was certainly filled with confidence, so I got straight to it and started measuring the wood for the frame the fan will sit in. I did it!
You did it! Right, so like I said, we need 2 of those. So check your measuring.
Oh no.
You're measuring first.
Oh, please, please.
Waste a piece. Spot on.
Is it? Yes!
Of course it is.
Look at all these names, Cozy. Look at them all. Our wonderful supporters. Hey, look, you wrote this one. Since when did your handwriting get so neat?
Hello.
Hello.
One frame.
What's that for?
So that goes on the inside, on the ceiling.
Ah, okay.
Where that sits in the big hole that we cut.
That's perfect then.
It is.
Hey, guess who cut that?
Expertly saw.
Me.
All
on
of
the
it?
big machine. Where's Mummy gone? Has anybody seen Mummy? Peepo! There she is! Peepo! Oh my god! The suspension on this thing is unbelievable.
Once we had finished Irish dancing, we were ready to put the frame inside the van. I'm just going to stand next to you and pretend I'm doing something.
Okay.
Thank you. Glue, glue, glue.
PVA or Pritt stick?
I always end up in the weirdest positions, like...
Daddy can always rock him to sleep.
Yeah, but look at me. I'm so uncomfortable, but it's just worth it so we can have a little nap.
So anyway, that's going to get put in there.
Yep.
That's then going to get fixed all on it and go to the ceiling, and then we'll be... Did that go in one ear and out the other?
Ever so slightly.
Maybe it'd be easier understandable if you like stuck your head through the hole. And
Yeah, yeah. I think if you
Explain
explain
it
it to
through
me
the hole.
upside down, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think.
Right. What we're going to do is put all the adhesive in this bit. There'll be a bit of a gap, basically that amount.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I understand it much better now. Looks like a cake, doesn't it?
Looks like a cake.
Yeah, you know, like when you ice the side of a cake.
Right.
That's pretty smooth. Once that was done, it was time to start drilling the holes for the skylight. But I wasn't about to let Dave have all the fun. So cute! We then measured the roof with that lovely pink tape again, and I drilled the holes through the roof ready for the jigsaw. Then it was time for me to use the big boy tools. Who's letting me do this? So what's the trick with this to get that?
You
right
want to
in
get as
between?
close to that red line as possible. If you start cutting into that.
Yeah, but I'm starting on the one that's like far away from the tape to begin with. Oh, what have I done? I feel like I was doing so well.
Tell you what, that was good.
Was it?
It was.
Yeah, but I went off a little bit over here.
Right, we've got 2 holes.
We've got 2 holes, 2 holes, 2 holes, 2 holes.
I think you've boosted her ego a little bit with that straight line talk.
It was a very, very straight line.
I heard you went over a little bit or something.
Yeah, I did. Here, look.
Oh yeah, oh, is that going to be covered?
Yeah, well it'll have to be. Either that or a new van.
We can't be getting a new van.
Do you know how we're full of bad luck and we bring bad luck and a lot of bad stuff happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, on the way here, look at the windscreen.
You know what the best part is? We've just had this changed.
Have you?
Right, first job of the day. Dave's going to build the high chair.
Yeah. Okay.
He offered.
This is a crotch post.
Oh!
Of course it is.
Yeah.
What else would it be? That looks right, doesn't it?
I don't know because I don't see anything else that could connect to that now.
Picture of the guy with the thumbs up.
Oh, that means it's right. It can't be wrong if there's a thumbs
Well,
up.
there you go then. He's lied to you with the thumbs up.
He's lying to you. We've gone wrong already.
If it had actually told me with some words which bit was which, look, it's just got a picture of 2 posts being put together.
Looks like an ironing board.
It does, doesn't it? We've never ironed in our lives,
Oh,
so
right, that
yeah.
explains that.
Yeah. Voila! Look at that. That's wonderful.
Get off my nose.
He's ready for his porridge now.
Yeah, I know he's eating my shoulder.
The fan was finally going in. This certainly feels like a monumental moment.
Right, dropping the wires down first.
Oh, she's snug, she's snug. Right, so what's my job here?
Right, your job is to put downwards pressure on it, and it'll need quite a lot of downwards pressure.
So I'm going in the fan, hold on to the frame.
Yeah, but like not full body weight, because we don't want to snap anything.
Right, so shall I pull down now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold it there if you can. See if you can get this one in.
This is almost full body weight, I will say.
Is it?
Ow!
If you turn it, basically, it will shut the lid. Yeah, keep going until it stops, basically.
We're done. Next on the menu of activities, it was time to take out the 2 front seats. These are going to be replaced by a single swivel chair to really open up the cab and create a better living space.
This side's a little bit stiffer. I've officially broken a sweat. It will move, it's just a bit of an awkward angle for these twig arms. Oh, well,
The last one, or?
that was easy. Oh, I'm sweating. What a lovely, jubbly day. And how are you feeling on this sunny day?
Do you know what? I feel nice and warm.
It's barbecue weather, this.
It is barbecue weather. Dave said something about a barbecue.
We should bring one to the workshop.
Is this a 2-man job or a 3-man job?
I'd hope 2. I mean, they are going to be quite heavy, but...
I count as half, I would say. Oh, look at that.
Missing the rat poison.
What's that? A meatball?
It's a Malteser, that is.
Bloody sofa in here now. Not 5p, not 10p, 50!
Ah!
What's going on?
He just bit me!
Charlie bit me.
He's got 4 teeth now, that hurt.
I don't care, we've got 50p. We are knocking some money off the totals of these vans.
Yeah.
And a Malteser.
And a Malteser, I don't fancy that, so anyone else is welcome to it.
Right, we've got more names to add to the wall of names.
This wall is really becoming a spectacle. This is, I don't even want to colour it at this point.
Hey, well, if we ever sell it and it gets ripped apart, they're gonna think we were some sort of like weird cult or something.
Maybe we are.
Polaroids are on the way. There was a lot more than we expected, so bear with, we have to buy more Polaroids.
We seriously never expected this.
Ah, new tool activated. After seeing Connor use the chop saw, it only seemed fair that I had a go-to, so I was cutting the frame for the skylight at the opposite end of the van. Did I do it?
We asked for 502.
Oh no! So now you need to take off the tiniest bit. I can't be naturally talented at everything, I guess.
Dave then set up yet another tool so we could cut the frame down to a perfect size. On my first go with this tool, I didn't exactly get the form down to a T. My hand looked like some sort of demented squid trying to find its way back to the ocean. But I did manage to cut the wood pretty much perfectly.
Well, I feel all worked out. May as well sit down for a bit. Oh, that's wonderful. Look at that. That's our cutting job, that is.
Pretty good.
Oh, tired boy. Look at your little tired eyes. Have a sleep in a minute. Right then, what's next?
Sound deadening.
Yes.
For that kind of sound.
Connor's booming.
What do you say?
So it needs to be more like... It sounds exactly the same, doesn't it? But when it's when there's more of that on, it'll be better. That has changed a bit.
Hold on.
Oh, it has.
It has changed.
So tune in your van.
Shall I do
basically.
some here?
Yeah, go for it.
Right then, that'll do us for another week. We'll keep you updated on everything that's going on in our up and down life. We'll see you next Monday for another video.